Yeah, the whole Palestine-Israel relationship is very dehumanizing, in my opinion. Since 1948, a genocide has slowly built up and is now going in earnest. Would you agree with that characterization?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I again, I'm not. I think it's useful that we have these conversations as lay people, because I think the experts have for the last 75 years failed to really do very much, but so I there's all this back and forth. Is it a genocide? Is it a genocide? It's maybe I'm missing something. I don't know why it wouldn't be. It is certainly ethnic cleansing in a just unimaginable scale. And it makes me really, it's really frightening that our country, I mean, so our country has never been blameless by any stretch of the imagination. And, if you look at like somewhere like Vietnam, for example, I mean, this is something that, the US has committed atrocities on this scale in Vietnam and in Iraq and in Afghanistan. But I think what's different now is being able to watch it all day through your phone. Um, and to have these people talking to you in English, explaining to them what's happening, explaining to you what's happening, and it just keeps happening. And our country is sending resources to continue it. Um, I think it's a really, I mean, it's obviously a horrible situation just on its own terms. And I think it also just sets the most horrendous precedent because it really throws the idea that there's any such thing as a war crime or human rights out the window. If we can do this in Gaza, anyone can do it to us. Anyone can do anything anywhere. There's no credibility now to say mass extermination of civilian populations is unwarranted. I think it's really disturbing.
I mean, it is, but I think black people, we already seen it. Like we already done seen it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I mean, bombs have been dropped. Uh, Mobs have been allowed to run rampant.
Yeah.
Like the rules can change very quickly, and I think
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
people maybe were lulled into a false sense of security um, in recent times in the United States.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like it makes perfect sense that our government would support these actions. Unfortunately, I wish it didn't, but it does. But yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what we do now that the blinders are off for a lot of people. Now that what's going on is pretty transparent, more than ever before for sure.
Hmm.
Yeah, everybody's got to start making some choices. I think it takes some of the optional out of the decision making process. It's starting to. And I
Yeah.
think that that's just going to continue. Reality is going to continue to intercede. So it'll be interesting to see where we end up. I don't know how far our connectivity with people who are being slaughtered can take us alone. People have to take actions. So we'll see what those actions are. Who has the will, who has the foresight, and the ability to bring what I believe must be a nonviolent solution to bear, because nonviolent solutions to these conflicts have a lot more success by and large. So it'll be interesting to see where it goes. I have no idea myself. I'm just watching alongside everybody else.